I just saw the movie called The Night Porter. This is 1974 Italian film, but all the languages and actors are, I think, British actors. Mainly the story is very reminds me of Judgment of Nuremberg, cabaret type of things. That in the background there's this history of Nazi persecution during the World War II in Italy, I would say. So Dirk Bogarde plays like a former SS agent, Nazi, and Charlotte Rampling plays very young girl, even the victims of that particular persecution. So, you know, I didn't know anything about this particular film. I only wanted to see this film just because I saw the interview of Dirk Bogarde of the circa 1975 or something. I guess the interview, him talking about this particular movie, The Night Porter. So I wanted to see the film, and it is kind of a very artistic, I think, in a sense. The plot is based on this particular night porter who used to be a Nazi and persecuting this lots of Jewish people or whatever, Italian, Jewish, I think. And so I felt like, wow, you know, this is something, you know, leave me feel like, wow, a little bit uncomfortable to watch, because it's a very tense, you know, as always, this type of film depict this tremendous violence and unfair, you know, things as far as those Nazis' behavior is concerned. And therefore, you know, very tense particular ambience. But the movie itself was, yeah, this movie stars Dirk Bogarde as a former SS officer who now is like a night porter in the Italian town hotel. I think he takes care of all the businesses of the hotel during their whole night time. And Charlotte Rampling happened to be there for, like, you know, traveling with her husband, I would say. And but they meet, the eyes met at the, when they checked into the hotel, and start this memory of the the wartime incidents that happened. What happened is like during the war, the little, a very, very young girl was treated by this SS officer of Germany and of Nazi. But they kind of developed a very kind of sexual romantic relationship, even though the relationship itself is depicted as a more or less like a sadistic or masochistic type of relationship, but nonetheless they kind of attracted each other. And so years later they meet right at the hotel, and that particular time, I think probably that's the 1950s maybe, there are lots of judgment is going on of the criminal activities of during the war, especially Nazi type of people are kind of scrutinized by the internationally as well, and by Italian government as well. So those people who congregated to that particular hotel because this trial is going to happen soon in that city. And so Dirk Bogarde is one of the person who has to be in attendance in the trial. And so, the atmosphere was very, very reminds me of Judgment of Nuremberg type of atmosphere there. Me, it's more or less like the movie, the way they make this movie is more or less like a very artistic, in a sense that they use lots of classical music, concerts, like a Mozart, magic flute type of stage performance, as well as this ballet, male ballet dancers is involved in the particular persecutions. And so there's a long sequence of this ballet dancers dancing with Dirk Bogarde was looking at them, enjoying it or whatever, and long depictions of this stage opera scenes where both Dirk Bogarde and Rampling attending, and the eyes met there too, because this is, Italy is like a operatic appreciation country, therefore they attend that particular things. And so that particular part is very, very classical art, performing arts depictions, which is very beautifully shot, very enjoyable to watch also. And you feel like this atmosphere of Italian city embracing those classical performing arts. And so I really, so this is very artistic film, regardless of the storyline. I think storyline is, I really felt like it's, kind of taking advantage of this particular theme. So, former Nazi persecutions idea, and that is more like couple for exciting events type of thing. And but nonetheless, the movie itself has this tremendous tensions because of that. And that particular tension, I think, played very well. So as a movie, I think I like the movie. I think especially the thinking of this performance by those two actors, Charlotte Rampling, young and beautiful there. Charlotte Rampling, I remember, I don't know much about her. I saw her when she got much older. I think she was playing one of the caretaker of that particular Never Let Me Go, Kazushi Gro's film. She was playing one of the female caretaker of those young kids. Remember that. But I never seen the Charlotte Rampling so young and beautiful. She is stunning to look at. And so her performance as a masochistic, sexual young person is, I thought I was astounding. Very, very nice performance by her. And then Dirk Bogarde playing this particular officer who also kind of because he represents this particular violent type of Nazi officer, therefore it is like he, in a sense, he kind of taking advantage of those sexual situations, but at the same time he may be sadistic, I would say, in the behavior there. So that part is kind of a tense, but I think it's, as a movie, it worked. It works very, very nicely in the particular movie storyline. So yeah, I think, I like to, especially I like to watch Dirk Bogarde film. I saw him in that Death in Venice film. He was much older then. He was excellent in there. But in this film, he is younger and also a very good actor. Very good actors. I think I realized he was. So I like to see more of him. And yeah. So this movie called The Night Porter, 1974 film, Italian film actually, but all the actors are British actors, I would say, and also languages all English there spoken. No Italians are there, so no subtitles or anything like that.